real reason to be upset with the Switch 2.
Oh, that's right. We've been loving on the Switch 2 recently because there's lots of things to love.
True.
But there's one thing that we've really annoyed about, and it's downright dirty, really, isn't it?
It is dirty. I want to say there's a few things that I'm kind of on the fence about that I can understand some people being upset with.
Yeah.
One of them, in general, is the accessories being quite overpriced.
Yeah.
Nintendo always are expensive with their accessories this generation, more so than ever.
Yeah.
And that does upset me. The other one is the Nintendo Welcome Tour. That's a bit upsetting that it's $6.99 or whatever it is.
Bundled in.
I get it that people are a bit upset by that, but that doesn't upset me about the Switch 2 in general. They can have it. I'm not going to buy it.
I'm not going to buy it. Exactly.
For
we
old
have a
people.
choice. Yeah.
This thing in particular is a kind of must-have, and the fact that it's not included with the Switch 2 is genuinely a reason to be upset.
Yes, and this sent me on a rabbit hole because I initially thought it was included.
I assumed it was.
Yeah, everyone I think is assuming, and that's not the case. They're charging you a nice £30 here, so in dollars that's going to be quite a lot more.
We're talking about the charging grip for the Joy-Cons.
Yeah, so the Switch 2 comes with a dummy grip for the Joy-Cons, which is exactly the same as the Switch 1 version, which is just literally a piece of plastic that you'll be able to slide or magnetize your Joy-Cons into to make the Joy-Cons into a controller format. However, they're now charging you extra for the exact same product that then has a USB-C charging point and 2 back pedals.
I think they've been more than a little bit naughty with this. I'll say because at the hands-on event, which was for consumers, it wasn't a press event.
No,
we went to the consumer event.
Yep.
So that was a chance for us customers, just like you, to get hands-on with this. The only grip we saw was the premium version.
Exactly.
The charging point and the back buttons.
Yes.
We saw it when we were playing Mario Kart World right at the start. They didn't show us the cheap version that was bundled in. I haven't even checked until you said what came included. I just assumed that was what came included in the box.
Nope.
But it's an added extra that they're charging for. £30 is such a menial amount of money. It's insulting.
Yeah, it is.
What?
Because I was looking at the accessories and I thought, I suppose it's kind of cool. You get one in the box.
Yeah.
If you want a second one, if you've got a second set of Joy-Cons for a friend to use.
Spare, yeah,
it's
nice.
spare. Okay, fine. They're charging you for that luxury. Until I realised that's not the case, you're getting literally a dummy one and you've got to pay for the privilege of being able to charge them and have the back paddles if you want that for your Joy-Cons. It's just a bit naughty, I think. I feel like that should have just come in the box alongside a dummy one, maybe, for if you want to use...
Why does the dummy one exist?
Yeah, just get rid of it.
Just get rid of it.
Just get
of
rid
course
of it.
I'm going to want to charge them at some point if they're not attached to the Switch.
Yeah.
If I'm using them like that, I want them to charge. And the back button functionality is obviously important because it's on the Pro controller as well.
Yes.
So what gives?
Yeah. It's annoying. And I know people are going to say, well, just charge them on the Switch if it's docked. And yes, you're right. But again, maybe you don't want to do that. Like, I have my TV quite far away and I've got all my consoles there, but I keep my controllers next to the sofa,
Pick them up,
on a
wake up.
charging dock so that I can literally just go, dong, turn it on and be done with it rather than have to get up. I'm lazy.
We're all lazy.
But yeah. So, it's just kind of a bit frustrating to me. And I feel like they should have done it better.
It's unfortunate because it falls on the backdrop of everyone being angry at them. Well, not everyone. A minority of people being angry at them for the pricing of things and everything creeping up in price at the same time, not just from Nintendo, but from Microsoft and from PlayStation as well. Everything's getting more expensive, but because this new generation was launched and they got the higher price of the games, higher price of the console, it falls on that backdrop. So this sits squarely in line with that narrative and I can't defend it.
No.
I want to defend it because I really love pretty much everything about the Switch 2
Yeah,
announcement.
I even love the product.
Yes,
I think the charging grip with the back paddles, initially I thought it was only a charging grip until we got hands on and stuff and was like, oh, it's actually got back paddles as well.
Yeah, it's cool.
This is a great feature.
And as a controller, it felt actually quite nice.
Feels very comfortable. It's got nice horns on it. Like, it just makes the whole thing a bit more ergonomic as a controller. But we both assumed that it came free in with the console, and that's just not the case.
What else are they keeping out of the box?
Yeah,
Does it come with a HDMI cable? Do you get a plug?
Yeah, you do.
You do, yeah. And I only use those ones, please.
Yeah,
Please don't be using third-party ones.
No, yes.
And another important thing on that is not all HDMI cables are made equal. I've had this conversation a few times recently.
Yeah. No.
Use the one that's in the box.
Indeed.
But yeah, it's just cheeky. It's a short video, really, just to say it's the one thing to genuinely be upset by.
Yeah.
We have got a video either out or it's coming out about the 5 things that we don't like about the Switch 2. So there's some more other reasons, but this one is one reason to be genuinely upset.
Yeah, it's the main problem really with the accessories for sure.
Yeah. I'd love to know what you dislike about the Switch 2.
Yes.
And I gotta guess it's going to be about money. Down in the comments down below. But do join in the conversation.
Yes.
Like the video, subscribe for more Switch 2 and handheld content.
Yes.
Maybe watch another video
Yeah,
here.
see what we love about the Switch 2 maybe.
What else could they do, Andy?
Become a member and they can talk to us over on our private Discord.
Until next time.
Bye.